Just a quick note, if you've come here to relax and fall asleep while listening to the Word of God, as many people do, feel free to skip forward to chapter 1 by selecting chapter 1 on the progress bar below. However, if you'd like to know more about this book, why it was written, how it came to be, and what it was meant to do, feel free to stick around. And if these readings in any way bring you peace and comfort, take a moment to subscribe. It helps the channel because it tells YouTube to start putting this content in front of more people who need it. But more than that, it allows the Word of God to find you again tomorrow night through this channel. And finally, if there's something heavy on your heart, feel free to leave a prayer request in the comments below. It would be our honor to pray with you. We close out our Proverbs series with one final theme, and it may be the most personal one yet: purity, and the wisdom to avoid the path that looks right but leads somewhere you don't want to go. The most dangerous path isn't the one that looks wrong, it's the one that looks right. This book spends more pages on the subject of temptation than almost anything else. And the warning it keeps coming back to isn't watch out for evil things. It's something quieter and harder. There is a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. The path that feels justified, the choice that seems harmless, the direction that looks reasonable at the start until you see where it actually leads. This book asks you to distrust that feeling, not because it's always wrong, but because it has been wrong before in ways that cost more than anyone expected. And because the heart, left to itself, is very good at writing a story where whatever it wants is the right thing to want. The verses you're about to hear aren't about fear, they're about wisdom, about walking in a way that sees the path clearly, where it starts, where it turns, where it ends, about keeping your feet on solid ground and letting your eyes look straight ahead. The word this book uses for that kind of life is simple: pure. So sit back, relax, and listen to Proverbs on purity. Proverbs chapter 2, verses 10, 11. When wisdom entereth into thine heart, and knowledge is pleasant unto thy soul, discretion shall preserve thee, understanding shall keep thee. Proverbs chapter 2, verse 16. To deliver thee from the strange woman, even from the stranger which flattereth with her words. Proverbs chapter 4, verses 14, 15. Enter not into the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men. Avoid it, pass not by it, turn from it, and pass away. Proverbs chapter 4, verses 25 to 27. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. Ponder thy path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Proverbs chapter 5, verses 1, 2. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding, that thou mayest regard discretion, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. Proverbs chapter 5, verses 21 to 23. For the ways of man are before the eyes of the Lord, and he pondereth all his goings. His own iniquity shall take the wicked himself, and he shall be holden with the cords of his sins. He shall die without instruction, and in the greatness of his folly he shall go astray. Proverbs chapter 6, verse 23. For the commandment is a lamp, and the law is a light, and reproofs of instruction are the way of life. Proverbs chapter 7, verse 1, 2. My son, keep my words, and lay up my commandments with thee. Keep my commandments and live, and my law as the apple of thine eye. Proverbs chapter 14, verse 12. There is a way which seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof are the ways of death. Proverbs chapter 16, verse 17. The highway of the upright is to depart from evil. He that keepeth his way preserveth his soul.